recording. Okay, we were recording. I hope it wasn't recording that whole time. Was it recording that whole time? Okay, good. All right, well, thank you guys for coming on tonight at our new team call time, 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me go through some quick announcements, and then we'll get into the heart of the call. And tonight we're going to be talking about something new that we've never talked about before, and also something that I did talk to you guys about when I came home from leadership. So kind of two different things. The new piece will be the vital process. So announcements first. Team Cup is coming up. And basically, if you are new and you don't know what Team Cup is, it is something that I would like every single one of you who is in this thing at all. I do want everyone to participate in a Team Cup. It's really the same. It shouldn't be any extra work or responsibility for any of us, because all Team Cup is a corporate rally to hit Success Club points. And that is just innate and ingrained in the culture of our team conversations and in our dialogues and in our goals already. So we just enroll in little teams of 5, no more than 1 diamond per Team Cup, and the corporate incentivizes us with little giveaways. So I'll be posting more about that in the team page, but do know that I do want everyone to participate in a team. And I personally like to work with my newer personally sponsored coaches. So Emma, that would be you. I would be asking you to be on a team with me. Yeah, I like to work with the newer ones. So that's where I'll be. Those are who I'll be wanting to work with. Okay, then if you've been paying attention, which all of you guys have been, we're those who want. Emily and I kind of concocted this idea based on something that we did a long time ago that was successful, but also based on the new BOD. We're doing the big fatty fat challenge group. It will not be called that because that's weird, but that's coming down the pike. So Emily did a live video. Make sure that you are aware so that you can choose if that's something that you want to participate in or not. And then finally, we have 16 people totally confirmed and paid their spot for the leadership retreat in Provo. And it's our first one. I'm really happy with 16 people. If you still wanted to go in March, the beginning of March, to a leadership team building retreat, you don't have to be a leader. You're just part of the team. If you want to come, there's still room. So I'm really happy though with 16 people. From yesterday was the deadline to put a little money in on groceries. Okay, those are our announcements. Team Cup, yes, sign up. Big fatty fat challenge group. Make sure you watch Emily's video. And then finally, Provo, so excited to spend some just quality real time with you guys. Okay, so my dog needs out. Hang on. So the company sends some of the elite qualifying coaches annually that are lifetime 5-star to a leadership retreat in San Diego. And so I've gone twice now, the last 2 years. And I shared a lot of this with you guys when I came home, that the leaders, Carl Deichler, Jeff Hill, Michael Neiman, and the CAB, the Coach Advisory Board, really looked at the numbers. And sorry, the cats are fighting behind the computer screen. And you got it to work. Yay, she got her Zoom app downloaded. They really assessed the direction, the little subtle changes in the tide of the entire network, all of us. And they noted that the company took sort of a dip last year in volume towards the middle to the end of the year, and it's normal that fourth quarter is always a little bit of a struggle, but there was a greater attrition rate And there was a greater direct coach enrollment. And they found that those two things were directly correlated. Meaning, I'll just connect the dots right there, meaning when we are just directly enrolling coaches that haven't used our products, haven't tried a program, don't have a story, haven't done a challenge group, those coaches were significantly more likely to quit than those that were actually customers first. So what happened was last year, the upper kind of crust of the network is now having like significant, profound wealth generation. I'll let the dogs in. And so, I mean like, pay cash for big houses kind of wealth, and pay for nice cars in cash. And I mean, shoot, look, doesn't Amy Silverman just like live in the Caribbean right now? Like just insane wealth, right? And even I, as you guys know, because I just posted my income for 2016 yesterday. I think I did that yesterday. Even I have experienced more income than I ever dreamed possible for myself, my non-college educated self. It's far beyond my imaginings as I started this business, even where I'm at. And I'm not at their level. And so what was happening is people were sort of promoting of course, like I feel that, like I don't have that kind of wealth, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't live paycheck to paycheck and I'm saving money. And you guys saw my posts, like I'm able to do this and I'm able to do that and my anxiety is gone. And don't you want to do this? Like I can see I'm doing it too. I'm part of the trend of directly enrolling coaches for the business opportunity. And so in this deeper look at the numbers, basically, we were being counseled to pause, reassess. And I think Michael Neiman talked about like a little Rubik's Cube tweak, or I think he used the analogy of like a little Rubik's Cube shift. Just a small tweak, just subtle, because it bleeds down. Like what we do, we teach to our teams. What I do, I teach to you guys, and what the upper coaches are doing. And we're following all them on social media to learn from them. So then we're duplicating what we're seeing. So, mind you, the network has been around for basically like 10 years now. Let's see. Okay. So then coming out of leadership, the company, and I love this about our company, I love this about Carl Deichler. I thought at the time, and I used the word agile. He's agile as a leader. This is why they created this Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack, like to make working out better, easier, more affordable for our customers. And so Carl, they came up with the VITAL process, and it's new. And I thought it was really important, even back then I thought, and this is just in the late fall. And so this is, 3 months ago or something. I was like, I need to, well, A, adopt and course correct a little bit myself, but B, I need to make sure that I do some kind of call or training with our team, because this is not in my new coach training. My new coach training, I have gone through twice and redone it because the company evolves and changes. And it's on when I wrote my 2017 business goals, like most of you guys did, that was on my goal list, is to redo the new coach training again. And when I do the new coach training again for the third time, I will be talking about the VITAL process. Also, the company now has this 30, it's called 30 something. I can't remember what it's called, 30 something. And it goes, what a new coach should do in the first 30 minutes, what a coach should do in the first 30 hours, and what a coach should do in the first 30 days. And it's just kind of like, breaks it down so it's not so overwhelming. Okay, so the vital process, if you're taking notes, is basically four bullet points in sequence. One, we find and attract people. And we had tools last week from Lindsay on different, one tool, there's many with Instagram, but we're finding and attracting people. Number two, we're connecting them to a product and Shakeology, a program and Shakeology, the one that works best for them. And then, did you guys see if my other dog came in? Did Molly come in? Sorry, we're dealing with some health issues with her. Did anyone see if both my dogs came in? Okay, I'll just keep going. So number three, that we actually help them get results, that we coach them. We actually, I know I've sometimes oh, yay, 2 Success Club points. Yay, I got them in the My Challenge Tracker app. I got them in the group. Okay, good luck. Hope you finish the program. I'll be in here liking your stuff. But I mean, by actually helping them getting results is going above and beyond that. In fact, if you were on the mastermind, and some of you were, actually a lot of you were, on the mastermind this week, that's what we talked about, is how do we better coach? How do we better provide support to our challengers in this year? And we came up with great ideas on that mastermind. So, and then finally, then we teach them how to pay it forward. So it's that fourth step that is converting them into coach. By then, they're already an advocate of Beachbody. So let me just run through them really quickly again. We find and attract. This is the vital process. This is new. Because I would have started with teach them to pay it forward. I would have started with teach them to pay it forward. So, and that's kind of what the whole company was doing at the last half of last year. So, we find and attract. Then we connect them to the right program and product and Shakeology. Then we help them get results. We really help them. And then finally, we teach them how to pay it forward. That's the vital process. That's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. There was a graphic at Leadership, and I did post it in the team page. And it said there's a 14% greater success among the coaches that started as customers first. So it's a pretty significant percentage. And think about it. They already have a testimony. They already have belief in it. They already have results to back it. So they already have credibility. Okay, now I wanted to just say that it's not wrong. Please don't get the idea that I'm saying never directly enroll someone as a coach, because I'm not saying that. In fact, I will still continue to sometimes directly enroll someone as a coach. So what if someone like Emma, for a good example, and she's on the call, she has done a smattering. She has a smattering of programs. Dana too. Nick too. So these are people that they weren't my challengers, but they'd already Annie, you too. I keep looking around, you guys all Annie, don't you have every Brazil butt lift and all of it? You guys have already done. So then, they already can be a testimony. They already can, they already have belief in the product. So that would be a good example of, hey, let's just enroll you as a coach. Let's not start you off as a customer and do that. Let's just start you off. Let's go. Another one is I'm still going to offer it to people that have a financial objection. People that are yeah, I really want to save $15 a month. yeah. So I'm still going to offer that coach enrollment directly to those people. So I don't want you to hear me saying tonight that it's wrong to directly enroll someone in your life as a coach, because it's not. I'm just saying that as an organization, as Team Play Hard, as Team Beachbody coaches, we are being asked to try to help foster a greater customer experience, a real belief in what we do and what we have to offer, so that when someone enrolls as a coach, they're not like, what the heck what is this thing that I just got myself into? Okay, so I don't have much more, but I am going to go try to see if my dog came in. I'm sorry. I wanted to have a really good recording of this too, because I was like, maybe I'll do a great video and I can just put it in the new coach training. But now I'm missing a dog. Those of you guys that have actually talked to me this last week know that my dog has been, she's not well. So I don't know. Bo went out there, so he'll probably find her and bring her back. Okay. Let me wrap it up with the dry erase board. So let me see if I can bring it over here. Let me see if I can adjust this. All right. Okay. Let's say, maybe this is better. You guys can't see me. All right. That's okay. You don't need to see me. Let's say that you have coach. Oh gosh, you guys, my dry erase marker doesn't work. Oh gosh. It's just that my life right now is like imploding. It really is in every aspect right now. Like, I'm having some health problems. I'm having a sick dog. I have to move. And now my dry erase doesn't work. All right. So I don't know where any more pens are. So I'm just going to have to pretend that we're visual. You have Coach A and Coach B. I'm being agile, like Carl. Coach A and Coach B. You can take notes if you want. Let's pretend that Coach A enrolls a customer. So you might want to write this down. Kristen, you made it back from Lapine. Coach A enrolls a customer on a challenge pack. Let's make it the old-fashioned kind, the $140, the dinosaur kind of challenge pack, not the BOD all access. Because I'm kind of going to reference like the last year in the company. So then let's say Coach B has been enrolling, and this is totally what I did when I built my business. But anyway, let's pretend Coach B is enrolling discount coaches. Coach. And let's pretend they actually have 8, 4 on each side. That's incredible. That's really hard to do. That's amazing. So let's say they have 8 coaches, 4 on each side. And their 8th one, their 8th coach that they're enrolling is buying that same challenge pack that Coach A sold to a customer. Are you with me? I wish I had my diagram. It was so good. I drew it out twice in my spiral notebook. Coach A sells $140 challenge pack to a customer. Coach B has almost a diamond rank, and they enroll a coach with the same $140 challenge pack. Let's call it PIO. All right, so then they both make the same commission, because when you enroll a coach with a challenge pack, you actually do get a commission on that. So they both make like $40. All right, then a month later, Coach A that just enrolled a customer, and let's pretend they're doing the vital process and really helping that customer get results, they're going to make $32 because the Shakeology is going to reship and rebill. Coach, oh, maybe I can do this. No, it's not going to work. My gosh, I'm going down in flames. I really wanted to record tonight and like put it in the new coach training. Oh, okay. Coach B is going to make the $40, but at the end of month 1, that new coach that enrolled is going to get billed $99 for Shakeology, $16 for business center fees, and $39 for BOD, quarterly club membership. That new coach that you signed up to help them save money is having $154 come out of their account 1 month after they enrolled with you. And they were quitting. They're quitting, or they're canceling their Shakeology, or shoot, worst case, have you ever had a return? Those are the worst. Or they return the bag because they're like, what? She told me I was going to save money. He said I was going to save money. And I just got billed $154. So, okay. All right. So at the end of, okay, so now let's go back to Coach B. So that was the new coach of Coach B. Let's go back to Coach B. So they have this now disenchanted, like probably frustrated new coach 1 month in, who just got billed for Shakeology, coaching fees, and club membership for the next quarter. That's why they came out with the BOD All Access. See, Carl's fixing that. He's fixing that. That's why we're doing the BOD All Access, so that they don't have that $40 hit a month in. But that coach, if they're, let's say they're not quite a diamond yet, they've got their 8 coaches, but they don't have any emeralds, but they've only enrolled discount coaches because they're trying to sign everyone up directly for their discount. Let's pretend all of those 8 coaches stayed on Shakeology Home Direct, and so they all have 90 PV. And I might be going above your head if you're new, because I know cycle bonus is hard to understand. But let's pretend that all of them are active on Shakeology. So that's 90 PV times 4 on one side, and that's 90 PV times 4 on the other side. That's 360 volume points at the end of that month per leg, right side, left side. If you understand cycle bonus, I know I'm going pretty fast if you're new. Don't worry about it. If you're new, just let this go over your head. Don't even worry. But if you understand cycle bonus, you know that it takes 100 points to 200. It takes an imbalance, right side, left side. So they're literally only going to cycle bonus one time at $14, because they'll have a bunch of carryover go into the bank, but 360 points and 360 points, you can only get 1 100 and 1 200. The rest will roll into the carryover for the next month. So the next month they'll make $28 instead of $14. Okay, so if you're with me still, and you go back to Coach A, who enrolled a customer, at the end of that first month, they get $32 because they enrolled a customer, and then they work with that customer, and the customer is getting results, and that customer wasn't billed $154 at the end of the month. And then if you're Coach B, they enrolled another coach. Now they have a team of 8. They're so close to diamond, but they're only going to make $14. And they're like, what? I thought this was for financial free. Like, I have a team. I've enrolled more coaches than that person. Like, when am I going to start making any money at all? This is $14 and I have enrolled 8 coaches. I have a team. And so there's a huge difference psychologically in what's happening with those Coach A and Coach B, because likely Coach A has a customer that now has some results. And that feels pretty damn good, to be working with someone who's having results that didn't feel like they got blindsided a month in or or charged a lot a month in. The other Coach B's new coach, let's pretend they quit, they return, whatever. Maybe they don't, but Coach B is like, this isn't that fun. Like, this isn't that fun, and it's not that much money, and people are quitting, and now I've got to replace them because they're quitting. And also think about those new coaches are like, well, I just wanted a discount, and now I'm in Team Play Hard, and my phone doesn't start having notifications, and I'm being asked to do a new coach training, and I'm being asked to go on a Monday night team call, and I just wanted a discount. I just wanted to save money. Or maybe they want to work a little bit of the business. It's still overwhelming, as we all know it is to start out. So I'm going to wrap up by saying a couple of things. First of all, if that's where you're at, Coach B, and you have all these coaches that are just discount coaches, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it. That's totally what I did. It's totally how I built my business. I was lucky because a couple of the first people I was enrolling decided to build the business alongside me, like Kara and Danielle and Brian. And so there's a lot of joy in building a team when you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 40, in my case now, I feel like, personally sponsored coaches that care and want to grow and work with you and build. That's so fulfilling. It's not so fulfilling when they're just in it for the discount. I mean, other than, it's not wrong, it's still helpful. Discount coaches are great, and we all should have, they help us get to the rank we want, but we want to be helping people. And I'm preaching to myself too. We want to be helping people get results. Slow down, back up. You're still going to get Success Club points. Back up, help customers fall in love with the challenge group experience, the products that they're using, the before and after pictures, have them fall in love with that, and then let's start presenting the business opportunity. So that sort of was the message that came out of the leadership retreat to the leaders, because they want the 5 stars and above, teaching their downlines to just have this mini little course correct. And it hit home with me because I am so apt to get someone that discount. I'm so apt for the coach enrollment. Now, I want to say 2 more things, I think, in closing. One, this business truly is so joyful and so fulfilling when you do have people in your organization, yours, that have enrolled under you. And there's always, like, they say there's, like, I don't know, I've heard there's 4 aces in a deck of cards. I've heard that used before, like, in terms of discount. You'll have discount coaches. It's normal for that to be disproportionate. But it's very joyful when you can find some people that are like you, that enrolled with you, that kind of want to do this thing with you. And then it also begins to really compound at that point too. I was listening to something Scotty Hobbs did, and I heard him say that his team, I think it's called Team Dynasty or something, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I heard him say, if you don't follow him, that their team enrolls 1,100 coaches a week. 1,100 a week on that, under his downline. And so obviously that's just like, there have been enough builders that find builders down his genealogical tree. So you guys know how that all works. I'm still not seeing Molly, so I'm kind of freaking out. I'm going to finish and then I'll mute so you guys can talk, and I'm going to go find my dog. When I found out that we were this number 84 elite ranked team, Doug Moss and Brittany Zoomed with me to let me know. And they asked me, and I didn't know this question was coming, they said, so I didn't prepare an answer. They said, what do you attribute being elite to this year again? And so I was like, I had to answer really quickly. So I said consistency. And I thought for another second. And then I said, definitely starting the year, which now I'm doing again, starting the year hard and really focusing on the right people. I really did that these last 2 years that I made elite. So in other words, like the people that are just talk or the people that I hear complaining, I'm like, okay, all right, okay, I'm going to focus on some other people on the team. It's those that don't complain and those that show up, like you guys, that I focused on them. And I didn't try to like reach out to everyone on the team. I just focused on a few. So I said, starting the year, really, consistency is number one. Starting the year by focusing on those that were exhibiting the most interest in working and didn't have a complaining attitude. Because there's plenty to complain about. Look, I could have complained this whole entire night to you, but it's not going to happen. And then I was like, and luck. Luck. There's a little bit of luck involved. There's a little bit of luck. Like I've found some incredible coaches by luck or God, and is what I believe that to be. But I guess let's close with that. That it's definitely not wrong to enroll discount coaches. And one other really important thing. If you've been around long or you start paying attention to people that lead the National Wake Up Call and people that talk at Summit, you will hear time and time again, I started as a discount coach. You'll hear that from the richest, some of the top 10. I started as a discount coach, So it's not wrong to have discount coaches. We want them. They're helpful. But just, I think we all need to take a step back and try to help people have a better customer experience first. And I'm going to try to start doing that. And you guys should try to start doing that too. Some of you already are. That's all I got. I'm going to mute and try to find my dog. She's fine. She's asleep on the sofa. She came in. I was freaking out that whole time for nothing. She's fine. Any questions? Any comments? Nothing.
No, I think that's a super important message to send out and to hear from a coach standpoint. There's definitely a lot of, I don't know, it feels like we're supposed to enroll coaches in any way possible. It's like a should. And it's really important to know that it's here comes Rosie. She wants to be a part of it. It's really good to nurture a client and make sure they get results and fall in love with the programs and the products first, and then, transition them into something else. I love that. Resonated a lot with me. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome. I couldn't have said it better than that. I felt the same way. Like, this is just what we're supposed to do, is enroll as many people as we possibly can. And that, hope that some of them decide to grow. And, I was just thinking about Nick. So like, he was in love with P90X. And he also really, really, really wants to build a business on the side here. But like, if he hadn't had any experience ever with P90X, we would not still have him. Like, he would have been like, I'm not making tons of money yet. And so like, but he was in love first with what we do and our mission and what we have to offer, because it was offered to him, not by me, but by Beachbody.com. Yeah.
Well, I think to take it a step further, like a lot of network marketing companies really push. I mean, the building a team is the only way to make money substantially. For us, we have such a different dynamic with the ability to actually coach and like, sorry, Rosie's so needy right now. To coach and develop and help people get results and all of that. A lot of just supplement-based companies or just product-based companies don't have that. So it's an avenue in which we're able to explore so much more than other network marketing companies, and it's almost a disservice not to venture down that way deeper than we, I think, have been. I certainly have. I haven't been going as deep as I could. So yeah, I see hands in the air. I'm just going to designate who talks next. Mark.
Well, and
Nick, maybe we'll see.
I was just going to say, sometimes I feel awkward because usually the people that I'm running into and talking to that are actually wanting to buy a program are people I know, they're friends that I have, sometimes coworkers, and it's like, hey, I started out as a discount coach because somebody else introduced me, and obviously it worked for me. But hearing that and I've watched most of my discount coaches drop off or completely quit, now I'm going to feel better about going, sure, pay the full price, and I'll take the kickback from Beachbody. I'm fine with that. And then I can really feel like, okay, well, you're paying for the full price, but I've been selected as your coach. I'm going to give you everything I got, which I would have anyway, but it kind of makes me feel like it's putting the onus back on me. And I'm probably not going to feel as guilty knowing that they're more likely to succeed than if I would have signed them up as a coach. So I think that's just kind of a serious bonus there.
And I would think the best, like, easiest coach enrollment conversation to possibly have with someone is they've done your challenge group, they've lost weight, their friend says to them, I want to do this now. And they come to you and they're like, hey, I want to add my friend to the group and she wants to buy it. Can I get your link to give to my friend? And then I say, well, or yes. Or you could now that you've been through one and you know it and you're legit, what, do you want the commission? Do you want them to buy through you? Because I can set you up with a business center like mine. Like, that would be so easy. Yeah, Kristen.
I literally had a conversation via my phone on my way over the pass today with one of my regular challengers. And I was like, hey, I think you'd be a great coach. Have you considered it? And this is a gal that I've been like wanting to have this conversation with for months. I wanted to get her in person. Our schedules conflict. So I finally was like, no, we're going to do this over Messenger. And if she has more questions, we'll sit down face to face and go over it. And she was like, well, why do you think I'd be a great coach? And so I told her, and she was like, you know what? Thanks. I never even considered it. I'll think about it. Thank you so much. That's a great compliment. So, like, I was trying to sign up discount coaches for a long time and they'd all quit. They would, like, left and right. And finally I was like, no, let's make some really awesome challengers and see who has the gift and who would really love to do this and would love a discount. So that's where I'm at. So I actually really love that they came out with this Vital process because I agree with it 100%. So I do still offer it to people when they want to put in an order. But honestly, most of them want to wait and see. They really do. They want to see if they love it. So.
And the BOD All Access Challenge Pack, if we are doing a direct coach enrollment, they're not going to get hit up with the $39 charge ever. Did you guys hear me, or did I freeze?
Ellen, say that again, please. You cut out.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's because I came to be with my sick puppy. See?
Is that all you said?
No. I said, here, I'll go upstairs. I said that, if we do a direct coach enrollment, and we use Beachbody On Demand All Access. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you
Most
hear
of the time.
Can you hear me? Okay. If we do a direct coach enrollment, and we use the Beachbody On Demand All Access, that really is the way to go, I believe, moving forward for coach enrollments, because then they have all of our programs, and why wouldn't a coach want all that? And then they will never have that $39 Sneak Attack club membership ever.
I just had a question about the BOD All Access. Do you know if they're going to keep that as an option, like forever? Just maybe the price is going to be different, or are they going to cut that off in February?
No, I think it's here to stay. I think, you know what I never told you guys? The day, I don't think I told you this, the very day that BOD All Access dropped, December 27th, I don't think I told you guys this. Now I'm wondering if I did. When I opened my computer that day and opened Facebook, I got advertised by a Les Mills on-demand home workout. It was the first thing when I turned my computer on. So I think we need to, our company is ahead of the curve, and I think we have to stay. We've got a lot of competitors coming up now with the on-demand stuff. So I think it's here to stay, but the price is going up in 2 weeks. No. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Anything else? Well, we usually have about 20 people on. So I don't know that moving the time was a good idea, but we'll try it for a little while. We've got
Ellen.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I just was curious. Do you know what the price is going to go up to?
$250. $250, right?
$250 for the year?
Instead of $250 for the challenge pack.
Oh, I was going to say, okay.
$250 for the challenge pack. Right, you guys? Did I make that up? It's $250, right? I think it's $250.
I haven't seen
might be
anything on
making
it.
that up. What, Nick?
I haven't seen anything on it that I know of. So maybe you're privy to some private information that we don't have, but
I might be. Or I could have made it up. I don't know.
Or does the upgrade, just the upgrade stay? I heard it was staying at just $99 for the year. Is that right?
It must, because we definitely heard, well, we know that the people, unless they're grandfathered in, but we know that we will be billed $99 after 1 year.
Right.
So unless we get grandfathered in, I think it'll stay $99.
Okay.
Thanks.
do you have to, as a coach, would you have to, this is for my downline since I've already upgraded, but would you have to upgrade prior to the February 28th date in order to get the $99 upgrade fee, special fee? Is that part going to increase?
That's what Lexi just asked, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's staying.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that stays.
So as long as they're paying quarterly now, they can upgrade any time for up to the 99
I
option.
think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dana.
Going back to the vital process, it takes me back to where my mindset stays anyway, because I think I've been picky about who do I really want on my team.
Mm-hmm.
And it went back to that idea, everybody wants to go to a good party, especially if it's hard to get into.
Mm-hmm.
And if they feel like it's more of an honor to be a part of us, rather than we're just signing up every Jack and Jill and Joe, then I think there will be more demand to get on the team.
Yeah. Okay. And Dana has a background in psychology, so she knows what she's talking about. And I have thought about that a lot, that just being a little bit hard to get, like, you know, like I found that sometimes I do really well when I tell people, like, this is a lot of hustle. Yeah, I like what I do, and yeah, I get to work from home, and yeah, I get to set my own hours, and yeah, but I still work very hard. And it's not for everybody. If you're not someone that's going to eventually learn social media to a certain level. If you're not someone with internet, if you're, you know, it's not for everybody. When I say like, you know, just look at it, it might not be your cup of tea. They're like, wait, it is my cup of tea. So there's like a little reverse psychology in there. Right, Dana?
Yes.
All right. I think, hi, Katie, again. All right. Well, why don't we just go ahead and wrap it up? I've got a sick animal I need to go snuggle with. And thank you guys. I read your chat. You guys are all like, go take care of your dog. Thank you for the love there. I'm not good at reading chat while I'm talking, but I do read it after. Okay, I will get this uploaded and into the team page within the next couple of hours. So if you do have coaches that you want to listen to it, make sure you tag them or encourage them to listen to the replay. So, all right, guys, I'm going to stop recording.